Well, in the fastest time ever, Miyamura and the leakers have already released Chapter 246 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So let's talk about it. As usual, if you want to see the high quality images, you're going to have to go to Twitter because I can't post these on YouTube, otherwise they will get taken down. Now, we start the chapter right where we left off with Kusakabe blocking the slashes from Sukuna, but we learned a little bit more information. These same slashing attacks, these dismantles, these were not the same ones that defeated Gojo. Not only do we learn that it wasn't dismantle, but it's actually cleave, which, to me, makes more sense. It's the one that can be adjusted to one-shot anybody. But we also learned that it either requires a binding vow or a chant of some sort. Not only that, but Kusakabe says that if he were to actually use this world-splitting attack on any of them, regardless if they had domain amplification, simple domain, or just cursed energy reinforcement, they will not survive this attack. It will absolutely one-shot them, so they have to hope that he won't do it or they can't pull it off while they're jumping him. And then if you're a Choso fan, this is where things get ugly. Choso uses piercing blood, and Sukuna very easily dodges it. Not only that, but he literally speed blitzes Choso and impales him with both of his hands. He then tosses Choso off to the side, and then we see Ino coming down with Nanami's old blade, and whenever he attacks, we see the critical hit effect, even Sukuna acknowledging as well. It turns out, they've imbued Nanami's old curse technique of 7-3 into the blade as well, so it's like he's hitting like Nanami would. However, Sukuna is still too powerful, and even with the critical hit, it doesn't do anything, doesn't even sever his arm. Not only that, but he kicks Ino away, and then we just see a lot of battling. A lot of missed attacks. Sukuna throws a couple dismantles that are again blocked by by Kusakabe and Yuji. Not only that, but Higuruma goes in with the Executioner's Sword. He misses, and then Sukuna kind of pieces him up and throws him off to the side. Yuji says that he can't leave them alone, but Sukuna says, let's race, and actually completely outspeeds Yuji. Yeah, Yuji, the same one who's the physical prowess, can't keep up with Sukuna. He's then thrown through a building, and Higuruma stands up, then we get into a flashback. In that flashback, we learn that Higuruma's Executioner's Sword would be a key into saving Megumi. The reason is, whoever the verdict is about is who the Executioner's Sword will kill. So in other words, if he were to use the Executioner's Sword on Sukuna, Sukuna would absolutely perish, but Megumi would be just fine because Megumi was not the one who received the judgment. As Sukuna shows up right in front of Higuruma, we learn that Higuruma actually blocked his ability with domain amplification. And the narrator says that despite the fact that it's only been 2 months, Higuruma has learned so much, including things like domain amplification, which is better than simple domain, showing that he has a ton of potential, and even Sukuna recognizes this as well. After a little bit more talking, Higuruma expands his Executioner's Sword. Not only that, but as he wells up his cursed energy, the narrator says that he has potential to match Gojo, or that he could actually match Gojo very soon. The translation is a little bit iffy on that one. Once the official translations come out, I'll let you guys know. The chapter was absolutely amazing. Honestly, the only thing I don't like was the very ending. Not because I don't mind people surpassing Gojo. I think it's weird that someone who's only been a sorcerer for 2 months has the potential to surpass Gojo. To me, that part's a little bit weird. But hey, we'll have to see if he cooks or not. Regardless, this was still a very enjoyable chapter. What do you guys think?